goal of this presentation is to show you the behind the scene of what we do. I'm looking for the right partner. The right partner is somebody who shares similar goals and similar missions. And maybe you don't know, maybe you never thought about starting a business, so you have no clue if it's the right fit for you. So I'm looking for people who are on a health mission themselves, people who like helping others. And we'll talk about more about what I'm looking for. But basically, I started this business about a year ago. I am an exercise physiologist. I teach health, I teach wellness, I teach nutrition at the wellness at the college level. And I also am an author of wellness and health books, of exercise books. I am a strength coach working with athletes. I am a personal trainer, a registered yogi. I dedicate my life to help others. And this is a great fit for me. I love what I do, but at the same time, I realized that my income couldn't keep up with the rate of inflation. So I looked for different things. And I realized that, I started working, adding more hours, but I was basically working more and more and more. The money was coming also, but I had to work more and more. So this is when I found this business. I partnered up with a preventive health company. And it's been a game changer because it allows me to work, I'm my own boss. I make my own schedule. I work from wherever I want to, anytime I want. So this is great if you want to work from home or you want to have the freedom to work from anywhere. It's great maybe if you want a flexible schedule, maybe you have children. It's great if maybe you don't feel valued at your job, or maybe your salary doesn't keep up with the rate of inflation. Or maybe you realize, hey, I'm heading towards retirement and I may have to work beyond retirement. Maybe you want to build a retirement nest. It's great if you want to do it part-time or full-time. So what I love about this business is that we have a product that actually helps nearly 50% of adults in America. Let me share my screen with you. I'm going to show you how, a one-time investment of about $1,500 can literally change the world, change your life, and change the lives of many others. So right now, the biggest problem in the world is something known as insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is one of the root cause of things like obesity, or if you feel constantly, you have cravings all the time, you're always hungry, well, chances are you are insulin resistant. Especially if you have this type of protruding belly, it's likely that you are insulin resistant. If you have a fatty liver, or if you are pre-diabetic, type 2 diabetic, it means that you are insulin resistant. Maybe you have migraine headaches, brain fog, or blurred vision. And maybe, diseases such as heart attacks, stroke, Alzheimer's are caused by insulin resistance. Or maybe, you've heard of PCOS. PCOS is the number one cause of infertility in women in this country. Or men have erectile dysfunction. So typically what people do when they are insulin resistant, they get a different prescription for every single one of those symptoms. Well, there's a product and a solution. This product has 5 patents. It means that nobody can copy it. We have more than a dozen clinical studies that prove that this is about to change the world. One of those studies was done by the Cleveland Clinic, who is the number one heart hospital in the country, number 2 in the world. It's been studied by the University of Sydney in Australia, the home of the glycemic index, by UCLA, Stanford, and a bunch of other institutions. It is safe, it's natural, there are no medication in it. And every person who uses it gets a 90-day, no question asked, money back guarantee. If they use it properly and are consistent, they will see measurable results. It's cost neutral. I will explain to you why it's cost neutral. And now we have it fully registered and legal in 50 different countries. But again, nobody knows about it. So the solution is very simple. It's a 2-step protocol. The first step of the protocol is something that we call unimate. This is something that you sip whenever you're not eating. And when you sip the unimate, it makes you forget about food. And then step number two, so you sip throughout the tea the whole day. And then step number two, it's the plant fibers that you take prior to eating your meals. What it does basically makes you feel full. It controls blood sugar, insulin, cholesterol, triglyceride, and satiety. It also feeds your good gut microbiome. And the combination is amazing. And it's about to be very, very disruptive in the market. So let me explain how it works. So typically, most people who use this product, they skip a meal. Instead of breakfast, lunch, dinner, they just skip breakfast. And when you skip breakfast and you skip snacks, you probably save $5 to $10 a day. This is really actually conservative. Most people would, I would say, save $10 to $20 a day. But let's say even if it's $10 a day, it's $300 a month that you save by skipping breakfast, skipping snacks. And this can go towards the cost of the protocol because it costs $159 a month. So it literally pays for itself. Whether we're fasting, whether it's before we break our fast or between our meals, we can sip the unimate to basically help us fast. It quiets the noise of food. And then before our largest meal of the day, whether it's dinner or lunch, we want to have this blend of highly viscous, soluble, and insoluble fibers. It's a game changer. And if you are skeptical of this protocol because you think it's just one of those supplements or it may just be a gimmick, well, both of those products are not listed in the physician desk reference, which means that basically either you or your doctor can look them up. They are listed basically, the physician desk reference is the book where your doctor looks up all medications. And the doctors can look it up. They can see all the research on blood sugar, on blood insulin. They can look up at the GLP-1. And when you sip on the unimate, it goes up by 60 to 70%. And this was basically a study made by the Cleveland Clinic based on this product. And they found that such a product, if taken regularly, could reduce cardiovascular risk on a population basis and potentially decrease the need or dose for lipid-lowering prescription drugs. As I mentioned earlier, there's been numerous studies. This is a study by the University of Sydney. They came up with the glycemic index. And they found that when you take those fibers, it's going to lower your post-meal blood glucose. When you take the tea, it's going to increase your GLP-1 by 60 to 70%. So here, this is Cody. There's a bunch of people that have been on this. He had IBS, severe depression. He got on the product. He lost 52 pounds. It changed his life. Jennifer had all the symptoms, many symptoms of insulin resistance, high cholesterol, high blood sugar, high blood pressure, pre-diabetes. She reversed all her condition. Ro, her A1C, your A1C is your average blood sugar over a 90-day period. Ideally, you want it below 5.6. It was 14. In 90 days, she's no longer pre-diabetic. So there are many other people. It works for men, it works for women, and people are reversing the conditions. And the reason this product is so powerful is because it's measurable. It means that if a person is checking their blood sugar, they can see a difference the first day. Take the tea, they take the fibers, they take their blood sugar the next morning, they can see a difference the first day. So they can see the proof when they go back to their doctors if they take a full blood profile, blood pressure, cholesterol, all of this, and they get on the protocol for 90 days, they will have measurable results. So this gives us long-term customers that are using the protocol over and over every month, and even referring people, friends, and family. Here, again, This lady, she had prediabetes, PCOS, cholesterol, inflammation. She reversed her prediabetes. She has no more inflammation, no more fibromyalgia. This is Katie. She was on metformin for 20 years. She was on Ozempic, severe PCOS, pre-diabetic, high cholesterol, steroid meds. No more medication. Her A1C is normal. No more PCOS symptoms, lost 100 pounds. This lady was in her 70s, 73. She's in her 70s, 73 years old. She was type 2 diabetic for 23 years. She reversed type 2 diabetes within a year. No more medication. Let me show you one more person here. This is Kendall. She was pre-diabetic. Her PCOS gone in 30 days. Her IBS gone in a week. Down 75 pounds in 9 months. So take a moment to think about the people you know who may have high blood sugar, who may have high cholesterol, who may have high blood pressure, PCOS, erectile dysfunction. They are thick in the middle. Maybe they carry their weight in the middle. Think about all these people. So this is the part about basically the product. Let me stop the share. Okay, hopefully you can see me. So let me show you the product. Where is my product? Here, right? This is the product. Basically, you eat 2 meals a day, ideally. And when you're not eating, you sip on the tea. You wake up in the morning, you sip on one of the tea. It quiets the noise of food. It has an amazing amount of energy. You get energy, but it's quiet energy. You don't get the jitters. It boosts your own GLP-1 by 60, 70%. And it gives you a happy mood. So you're happy on it. It helps with muscle contraction and recovery. So you sip it in the morning, you sip it in the afternoon. And when you're ready to eat, you mix the fibers, you put a little bit of water, and those fibers are super thick. And what they do, because they are viscous, they are going to expand in your stomach. They make you feel full. And then they coat your upper digestive tract. So whatever you eat afterwards is going to basically coat everything that you eat afterwards. It's going to slow down the absorption of glucose, the post-meal blood glucose. Let me share the screen and share now the business model. Let me see if I'm still recording. Oops, here. No, I'm still recording. All right. So typically, we call this a digital franchise, but it's better than affiliate marketing. It's better than network marketing, better than franchises. Franchising. And think about if you maybe thought about starting a business, what it takes, like a huge investment. And this is what most people do, right? Most people that are employed or self-employed. It means that they exchange time for money. Basically, when you're not working, you're not making money. If you want to make more money, you have to work more. Eventually, you get tired, you get stressed. You have a boss, you have a schedule, you have a limit in what you can do. I worked as, teaching. I could only teach so many hours. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't teach more. There's a limit on how much I can make. Now, there are some people who have big businesses, they're CEOs. And on the surface, it looks amazing. But the reality is that they are super stressed. They have overheads. They have HR issues. They have liability, red tape. Now, some people, like our people, you have no employees. There are no liabilities, not your product. No shipping, the company takes care of it. No overheads, no inventory, no liability, no HR issues, no degrees needed. You don't need to know anything at all. We teach you everything. No boss, your own schedule, no limit. This is the dream zone. How do you know when you start a business is if it's worth it, if it's a good idea? Well, this is what you want to look at, and this is what this business is about. You want a product that can be reordered on a regular basis, something that's not available in grocery stores or If it's on Amazon, something that's cheaper, you have the best deal, basically. You want a great return policy. We have a 90-day money back guarantee. You want it to be fulfilled at scale. It means that you don't have to do the shipping. Somewhere else, the company is doing it for you. And jackpot is that basically someone else can use it on their platform and sell it for you. This is what we call a unicorn. That's the jackpot. So I want to explain a little bit how it works, a bit more of the detail. There are two ways to do it. Okay. And this is something we call a digital franchise. It's the coolest thing you've probably seen, or I've seen at least. And I'll get into the numbers. I just want to show you that this is real and that, we have people in the business making big money. So when you join, you get to basically copy what we are doing. And we train you on everything. So there are two ways to make money. One way to make money is called the referral system. And it's very simple, basically. It allows you to make unlimited residual income. So when you refer the product to somebody, the company will pay you between $20 and $25 residual income over every order, not just the customer, every time they order. There's a link that links you and the customer. So whenever they reorder, even if they're in another country, it's going to link back directly to you. So let's say you have 10 customers. It's $250 a month. Some people can be, maybe putting gas in your car. If you have 100 customers, it's $2,500. If you, do social media, you may go up to 1,000 customers a month. There's no limit on how many customers you can have or the number of customers you must have. Okay. And we'll teach you to do this without basically people who have 1,000 customers, 100 or 10 customers. You don't have to basically harass your friends and family. I'm going to show you how to do this. So when you have a digital franchise and you refer somebody, so let's say this is you. And now let's say that you refer Bob, okay, to the product. The company will pay you $25 for Bob's order. Now let's say that Bob refers another customer named Sue. So the manufacturer is going to give Bob a $10 credit on his account every single time Sue places an order. And this credit that Bob is a credit that Bob can use to order more products, which would pay you more commission. But because you own the franchise, you're getting also $25 from Bob's order and also from basically Sue's order every single month. Now, let's say that Sue is a social butterfly and knows a lot of people that struggle with weight control in her family, in her network. And now let's say that Sue is a happy customer who refers Joe and Jill every month. So Sue is going to get $10 credit for referring Joe and for referring Jill. But because you are the franchise, you own the franchise, you're getting $25 for Joe and $25 for Jill. And this is basically how you can look at your back office. It's a glimpse of the back office. All of these are your customers. And when you log into your digital franchise, you will see their names, the name of people who start to show up. Some of them may be people you know, but most of them will be people that you've never even met before. You're able to see all the orders and every reorder that they place forever and indefinitely. You're also able to see who they referred to and how many orders those people have made and get a commission on all of these orders indefinitely forever. And you can see where they are located. So by referring customers, you can generate unlimited residual income. So now this is the first part, right? You basically refer customers. But the second part is to refer partner. So we talked about you refer Bob, who refers Suze, who refers other people, and so on. But now you may have somebody else who wants to do the same thing you're doing. Maybe a friend, maybe a happy customer who thinks, hey, I'm using this product, I might as well do the same business. So you have maybe a customer starting referring other people or referring other people. And whenever this person gets a customer, they will get $25. When they get every customer here, they will get $25. But because you started everything and you got a partner, whenever they make a sale, you get between $2 and $10. And the success formula is basically very simple. You use the product, you maintain on average of 10 to 20 customers. It's not a requirement. And you duplicate with partners. And if you want, you can even supercharge with social media. And we have people who make $250, $250 a month. Some people make $5,000 a month. Some people make $50,000. Some people make $100,000. You want to start with at least 5 to 10 hours a week. Okay, so when you start leveraging with affiliate partners, this is what it looks like. You have maybe a group of friends, maybe a couple, decide to get into the business and they refer other people. They have customers who get customers who get, and then they get other partners, and you get other partners who get other partners and other customers, and you can see how the business can expand. Oops, I went a bit too fast. Hold on. So what I want to share now is how you can get an incredible business with just 10 customers. And it doesn't mean you're not required to have 10 customers. You can have less, you can have more. But with 10 customers, it allows you to recoup your investment. So 10 customers, you make $250 a month. It gives you the opportunity to get the product paid for. Plus, it's like having basically a vending machine in your backyard that prints out $100 bills every month. So what's beautiful about this this 10 customer model is that once you have this, you have a profitable business. All you have to do, right? That's your business. All you have to do is basically teach other people to do the same thing. They have 10 customers on average per month, and then they get one new partner per month. And this can lead to an amazing business. So we know that with our training, we can help you get 10 customers and perhaps lots more. And again, the formula for success, you use the product, you maintain 10 customers or more, and you duplicate with one new partner per month. If you do this, let me show you some numbers, right? This is what we call the 12-month duplication. This means that you maintain on average 10 customers. You don't get 10 new customers a month. On average, you have, some of them may stop buying, but you have new coming. Average, you have 10 customers, and every month you have a new partner. So the numbers I'm going to show you is if everybody gets a new partner every month and maintain 10 customers. So if you have those 10 customers and you duplicate with one new partner per month, this is what a 12-month would look like. By month 4, you would be making $1,400 a month. And then by month 10, you make $50,000. Month 12, $180,000. I know those numbers look unbelievable, but there are people who are making this and then more. We call this a business in a box. How do you get started? Basically, to get started, you make a one-time investment of $1,549 plus tax. So one-time investment. When you make this investment, you will receive 10 field grade sets. Each set is for 30 days. So you get a 10-month worth of product shipped to you, a value of $1,700. So you already get a discount here. And this allows you to unlock your $25 per order. It means if anybody starts to order from you, whether you sell them your boxes directly or you're going to have a link where they can order directly from the company, you unlock the $25 per order. It allows you to start building stories with your own product, using the product. We'll teach you the mentoring. You have tools, mentoring. We have one-on-one mentoring. We have Zoom calls, live Zoom. We have an academy. All the teaching is worth about $22,000. It's free. You get product mentoring. You get social media mentoring. You get basically mentoring for everything that you need. Sales mentoring, everything, marketing, everything. The success formula, very simple. You get 10 customers, you use the product, and you duplicate with partners. You can supercharge with social media. So let me show you what happens once you join, right? Let's say you decide, okay, I'm ready. You place your order. You've joined the family. You get 24 plus months of weekly coaching calls with the top performers in the organization in North America. Direct mentorship, sorry. You get access to the Feel Great Family Facebook. This is a support group for you, but also for your customers. You get customers, you want to take care of them, you send them to the Feel Great Family Facebook group, and we'll take care of them. You have monthly science calls for you, but also for your customers with medical professionals. You can invite people, whether they are customers or prospective partners, to learn from experts. You have the Feel Great access to the Feel Great training site. You learn the science, the skills, everything you need to grow your business. And you have 9 scripts for selling your 10 packs. So basically, when you receive your 10 packs, you would call me and we would schedule your onboarding and we will teach you how to start selling your 10 packs before you even receive them. You will have access to our winning scripts for selling your 10 packs, scripts for booking meetings with potential partners. And then you don't have to do what I'm doing right now. Initially, I would be doing it. You have the objection playbook, a guide to overcoming common objections. You get over 100 plus recorded video testimonials because when you first start, you're just one person to have results from the product, but there are so many different scenarios and different success stories. You will get basically the social media execution strategy to make your social media grow. You get 10 ready to record video scripts. You basically can copy video scripts. You can use them. Don't have to think about it. And you'll have tutorials on how to record, how to edit winning videos. You also have permission to replicate proven videos, get inspired by the best, right? So people had viral videos, you have permission to copy them. You'll get 2 proven lead magnets to grow your audience. It's basically things that are free that you offer to people on social media. One is the Feel Great Food Guide. The other one is the Women's Fasting Calendar.